We all know that it takes a village to raise a child, but lately I've been thinking, does it also take a village to sustain an adult? In this day and age, when I'm shooting this video, the concept of communities and tribe is not that common in the society anymore. For a lot of us, I'm not going to say all, but for a lot of us, we feel really disconnected from the people who live around us, from the communities where we live in. We don't feel that connection, and we often feel very unseen and unheard. And that's why people, even though they are surrounded by thousands and thousands of people living in big city or small city or whatever, still feel alone. Feeling alone in a crowded room. I'm pretty sure that is not an uncommon feeling right now when I am recording this video. Because as of now, our our society has really shifted. Previously, we used to live in tribes, we used to live in communities, but as the modern age has come, the concept of communities has declined big time. Again, I'm going to say it's not the case for everyone. But for a lot of us, we do feel disconnected. We feel unseen, we feel unheard. And we try to convince ourselves that our loneliness is our solitude. Solitude is something when you are alone and you are satisfied and happy with it. Loneliness is something when you are alone and you really want people around you, you really want your community around you, you really want your people and your tribe to be around you. Solitude has a purpose in life. Loneliness does not. What do I mean by that? I know that for a lot of us, especially for the people who are on their spiritual awakening journeys, there are phases in life when we are pushed into solitude. And that has a purpose, that has a big purpose. There are phases when God wants us to be alone for a while. God, higher self, whatever you want to call it. And the reason for that is that maybe until that point, we didn't really know who we truly are. We didn't even know who our people were. And maybe we were falling into all of these codependent relationships that were not good for us anyway. And we were convincing ourselves that this is our community when it was really just toxic people. God pushes us into that solitude phase where we have to be alone, and we have to learn to be alone, and we have to learn to be satisfied with ourselves. We have to learn to love ourselves even if no one else is around us, so that we can then be prepared to meet the right people. Because maybe before that you didn't have that love for yourself. You didn't know how to spend time with yourself. You were not interdependent on people, you were codependent on people. You had some growth to go through within you. And that's why that alone phase really needed to happen. Because before that, maybe it was not really community, it was just toxic people. People who were not good for you. Right? So that plays an important role in our journey, for sure. But where we go wrong is sometimes we end up convincing ourselves that if we are now on this spiritual path, that means we have to be alone. We have to do this alone. And I am only spiritual if I am alone. I am only spiritual if I become the next Gautama Buddha. And we demean the meaning and the importance of community and tribe and people, our soul family in our life. That's where we go wrong. The alone phase is necessary for our growth and development and for awakening the parts of us that had to be awakened right now. But it's not forever. Being spiritual is not equal. Oh, not equal. Not equal. Not equal. This is equal sign. This is not equal. Being spiritual is not equal to being alone. And the truth is, in this human form, we need human connection. We need communities. We need tribe. We need people around us who love us, who support us, and who get us, whatever that means. We want the people around us who love us. That's just the truth of it. And everything is better when it happens with people around us who really care for us. The tough phases also become a lot better, and you're able to go through them in a lot better way when you have people around you who care for you and who love you. Again, that doesn't happen when we're in that loneliness phase. Solitude, loneliness, whatever it was. For most people, it is loneliness, let's be honest. And then slowly, we have to learn to be happy in our own presence, and that's when it becomes solitude. But it probably starts out being lonely for maximum people. It did for me, for sure. But I think for maximum people, that is the case. So that phase, yeah, maybe you didn't have anyone at that time in that phase of your life, but you're going through that phase right now, or you did go through that phase. But after the purpose of that phase is served, trust me, your soul family exists. Your tribe, your community, the people you want, the people who love you, the people who will love you for exactly who you are, the people with whom you are going to be able to have interdependent relationship, not codependent relationship, in which maybe if they leave, you're just going to completely lose yourself. You can have sadness, you can have grief, but if you completely lose yourself, it's a different feeling. That's the codependence part. So your tribe and your community, they do exist. Just because you're on the spiritual path doesn't mean that you now just have to be alone in your entire life. And even if you feel disconnected from the community around you, trust me, you are calling in your family, your soul tribe. The people who are true to your new version now, the person that you are right now. So the importance of communities and tribes, it is very, very important. Life just becomes so much better when it is alongside the people who you love and who love you back. Trust me, it really, really is. So I want to bring back this essence of the importance of communities and tribes, because the world we're living in right now, when I'm shooting this video, there's a lot happening in the world, and community will save us. Community and love is the thing that's going to save us. Yeah, I'm being very bold saying that, as if I know what's going to happen. But yeah, community and love is what's going to save us and get us out of the density that we are in as I'm recording this video. So bring back the importance of communities and tribes. And if you are feeling that tug in your heart, this video is to soothe you, to tell you that if you want people and community, there is nothing wrong with you. You're human. A very big part of coming down here in the human form is human connection. If you didn't have that, then fine, might as well stay up in the air in spirit form. We come down here in human form, and human connection is a very big part of it. So if you have been feeling this tug in your heart, and if you have been feeling that you really want community and soul tribe, friends, soul family, whatever you want to call it, there is nothing wrong with you. It doesn't make you less spiritual or anything. Community is important. People are important. Human connection, true human love is important, and that's what's going to save us. Okay, cool. Now, how do I call in this soul family, actually? You made this video, but like, what do I need to do? You don't need to do anything apart from just being true to yourself, to be very honest. You just have to be true to yourself. You just have to be in your authentic expression, because guess what? Your soul family is looking for your authentic expression. If you're not in your authentic expression, how do you expect them to recognize you? Or how do you expect yourself to recognize them, right? So it's just about being true to yourself, being in your authentic self, and being patient with yourself. That's a very, like, some people will probably not like that advice because it's very much up in the air and woo. But this is all I have to say. This is really what you have to do. Be in your true self, in your authentic self. And if you want to go deeper into that topic, I actually have another video for you in which I talked a lot about authenticity. So you can go watch that one. I will leave it here or here in this video. And I will even link it in the description. So you can go watch that video. And yeah, this was just a little message from my heart to yours, that if you're feeling a tug for the community, there is nothing wrong with you. nothing wrong with you. I'm getting all the symbols wrong. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with you, and we are meant to have community and people and tribe in this lifetime. Human connection is important. Solitude is good. Loneliness is not. See you in the next video.